With the release of the new Tiger King docuseries, the issue of animal abuse has been highlighted yet again. The U.S. alone has more tigers than in the wild. There are over 1 million animals kept in captivity worldwide. As always, it's important to know both sides of an argument before formulating an opinion. There are actually pros to animals being kept in captivity, but they are very little known, so I would like to provide facts of why there are pros. While keeping animals in captivity is a controversial topic, there are actually pros and cons to the situation. So there are a lot of pros that few ever realize. Zoos and aquariums are beneficial to prevent species from going extinct. All throughout history, animals have been going extinct due to either animals hunting them into extinction or humans. So for example, the dodo bird went extinct due to animals and humans hunting them into extinction on their secluded island. Animals see a loss of land, either by deforestation or natural disaster. The woolly mammoth went extinct when a natural disaster took out their food supply of birch trees. The pygmy elephant is not yet extinct, but its populations are quickly dwindling as deforestation takes their habitats. When invasive species are introduced into a new area, they hunt the other animals that are already there without defense. The Guam broadbill bird went extinct in 1983 from the brown tree snake. Education is to be received from these animals. An educational experience can be provided for the visitors by watching how they interact with one another and see them on their day-to-day lives. Zoologists can learn from animals kept in captivity, as it can be hard to learn from animals kept in the wild when they are either dangerous, too fast, or just hard to find. Some have better living conditions in captivity than in the wild. Some animals are stripped of their habitats and from things like deforestation. Some animals have severe medical conditions that they can't do everyday tasks, making captivity safer as they are protected and cared for in them. In Asia Pacific, they say, many of the animals that are kept in captivity are there because they are unable to care for themselves. There are cons to the situation as well. They're more obvious and much more talked about. So animals in captivity, their behaviors are altered. So a lot of animals' natural instinct is to distrust people. And so when we keep them in captivity, they become trusting and friendly. After kept in captivity, they lose their primal instincts. Connect Us Fund says captive animals can no longer hunt for their food or follow their migration instincts. If an animal is born in captivity, they may never be able to be put into the wild. If they are born in captivity and kept there a long time, they lose their natural instincts to go find food, as well as they lose their natural instinct to fight to survive. Mostly, we keep animals in captivity for our own gain, for things such as educational purposes or for our entertainment. Most people think of captivity as all bad, but sometimes, under the right circumstances, there can be positive outcomes. There are both pros and cons to animals being kept in captivity. In ThoughtCo's article, written by Doris Lynn, it is stated, while early zoos concentrated on displaying as many unusual creatures as possible, often in small, cramped conditions, the focus of most modern zoos is conservation and education. Because of this new goal, most zoos are working toward providing a better living space for each species.